If one of these engines stops, it may never start again in this temperature. This engine cracked overnight. The metal couldn't handle the cold when it froze. Out here, your car is not just transport. It's survival equipment. The cold can kill your engine. You must prepare it. Always carry extra fuel and tools. This village is small, but every single engine you hear is running right now. The cold is tough, but we keep everything running smoothly. Maintenance is key. That's how we survive here. At this temperature, normal rules don't apply anymore. Everything behaves differently. Even rubber becomes brittle. Watch this. It snaps like dry wood. If your car dies, this is what happens. You turn the key, and nothing responds. Here we have a rule. From October to April, you never turn off the engine. It sounds simple, but there is a reason behind it. Let me show you. This is engine oil at room temperature. It flows easily, like it should. Now, look at this cold oil. It's much thicker, slower. This is why winter oil changes are so important. And this is the same oil in extreme cold. It barely moves at all. If you try to start an engine with this, you damage everything inside immediately. Coolant is supposed to prevent freezing, but it has limits too. When coolant freezes, it expands. That pressure cracks the engine block from inside. Batteries lose power in the cold. At -70, they almost stop working completely. Even a new battery struggles to turn the engine in this temperature. You can hear the starter motor grinding. It needs more power. In this cold, we might need a booster. Moisture in fuel lines freezes into ice. Fuel stops flowing. The engine starves. All these problems happen at the same time. That's why stopping is dangerous. So instead of restarting, we simply never let it stop. The cold is our biggest challenge. You must keep it warm and fueled. This way, it runs steady through the winter. The simplest method is this: leave the car running all the time. It burns a lot of fuel, but replacing an engine costs much more. We also use thermal blankets to trap heat inside the engine. This keeps critical parts above freezing even when air is deadly cold. The heat circulates and protects everything. Without this, we couldn't work in such cold. Some people use underground garages. It's warmer there, but still below freezing. You have to be careful with the tools. They get brittle in this cold. It's a constant battle. Even -10 feels warm compared to -70 outside. If the car freezes, we use fire, a blowtorch to heat the engine directly. This melts ice inside the system and gives the engine a chance to start. The heat travels through the metal, clearing the blockages. Now it's ready. It takes time. Sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes longer. If that fails, we call a heating truck to warm the engine from outside. The truck pumps hot air to thaw it out. Then we can start the engine. Fuel alone costs over $1,000 each winter for one car. Maintenance adds more. Heating systems, repairs, service calls. If the engine breaks, you pay thousands, sometimes more than the car itself. I wake up before sunrise. It's still completely dark outside. The cold is intense. I have to warm up the engine. I check the tools and parts. They must not freeze.
Even with the engine running, ice forms inside the windshield. You must scrape it off, like this. The cold air makes it build up fast.
Driving is slow. Ice fog reduces visibility. Everything moves carefully. When I park, I leave the engine running. I have no other choice. This sound never stops here. Engines running means people are still surviving the cold.